Based on what you learned from your mother, from your teachers at the boarding school, from your wrestling coaches, and any other influences, what personal values did you establish for yourself?
Yeah, the values I established for myself were, certainly learned from, these mentors, from these influencers, not in the current sense, but
Mm-hmm.
folks that were
Mm-hmm.
influential in my life. As I think, sort of college and beyond, I think about people like Luis Miranda. You've probably seen the show Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with Lin-Manuel Miranda and his sister. His sister and I went to school together.
No doubt.
Yeah. So when you need tickets to Hamilton, let me know. I don't get them free, but I get really, really good seats. So let me
Mm-hmm.
know when you come to town. We'll hook you up. And and so her father is a big deal in government and politics in the state of
Mm.
New York. And this is early in his career as he was ascending. He took an interest in me, and he really has been instrumental in how I think about who I want to be and how I want to be that person. So
Mm.
he's been incredibly uh, focused on just community building, organizing for populations that are marginalized.
Mm-hmm.
That is very consistent with what I'm doing in my career, but he's done it with such authenticity.
Mm.
And that's the probably the characteristic that I value most in people, and is authenticity. Are they who they say they are? Are
Mm-hmm.
they living their values?
Mm.
And he does. And so even now he's breathing rarefied air and he's hanging out with the Obamas and Oprahs and all these people. Like, he still makes time. And he's still building organizations. He built the Hispanic Federation from scratch, from a grant. It's a big umbrella organization now. He's built the Latino Victory Fund, major PAC in order to get folks into office. He runs campaigns to get people in office, to get people out of office, and so like he's in it, and he manages his son. Like, he's just, everywhere all the time, and then he supports and sponsors this. I mean, the type of impact that he's had is tremendous. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's a model. And he's all like, he's the same, has the same heavy accent. He's got the same, and he just and so and I love it. I'm like, yes, he hasn't. A lot of times when folks make it, they kind of sell out. They
Mm-hmm.
forget.
Mm-hmm.
He is not that brother that forgot. He did not forget.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that so much. He's exactly who he was, and he's unapologetic about it. Even if I don't agree with him, I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
respect that, man. I'm like, all right, I understand. I know I don't love it, but I'm with you. I'm still,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
that's yeah, that's really influenced kind of what I do and how I do it. It doesn't always, work exactly in the way that I would like, but I think in the long term it
Yeah.
will.
Yep.
And I'll look and yeah, so picking what that is and going and sticking to it is I think important. So for me, just, that authenticity.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an excellent example of integrity too.
hmm hmm It's not flip-flopped. He's maintained, and so that's my handle on these different social media platforms is integrity check.
Mm.
CHEQUE.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
it's
like it.
like integrity check.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's stuff um so when I'm, with the fellas and we're chatting about something potentially controversial and it's sort of gray area stuff, like, I don't know, man, a little integrity check. And so now they call me that integrity check.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
yeah.
you could be called worse things than that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I might have been once or twice.